amazing profits again. Okay, we got 15 minutes until ISM PMI.
Bonjour tout le monde.
Ça va?
Bien, bien, et toi?
Ah,
Mieux le dos.
enchanté,
Enchanté.
mon ami.
Merci.
You saw the NASDAQ drop and the TG30.
Oh, yes. Just saw it now. Microsoft changed their... in the reports, they changed the forecast for the investment in AI. And that was the reason for the drop.
Okay.
Oh, we'll see, we'll see. New York is now open. 14 minutes ago, 16 minutes ago. The next thing that I'm waiting for is the ISM PMI. So obviously we early into the New York session. So it's hard to tell where or which direction prices or markets will move, but so far it looks like that everything is moving sideways. Yes, Sherry, how can I help? And by the way, Forex is up the game. They increased for 40 days the deposit bonus for 75%, and they didn't just increase it, they allow a higher bonus. So for example, if you deposit $3,000, you get $2,250 as an equity bonus, which is amazing. So you got $2,000, $2,250 just for free, just if you deposit $3,000. Unbelievable. And you can trade with that extra margin.
S&P was negative.
S&P what?
Was negative.
Was negative or is negative?
S&P Global Sales PMI was negative.
Oh, the S&P PMI. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Let's check. It wasn't too bad. Slight drop. gold is pushing down. Everything is pushing down. The only thing which stalled is Bitcoin. Thanks God I took profits. Okay, now we got 10 minutes until the next data, which is going to be ISM services PMI, also known as non-manufacturing. It's hard to tell what's going to happen in the markets. Let's have a look on the fixed income markets. Global yields currently standing at 2-year treasury bond yields at 3.5%. Looks like that everything wants to push down. That will delete some of the crap. Looks like the gold is back into the consolidation. Did you guys take some profit after 500 pips?
Yep, I did take. I was the call out.
Yes, thanks.
You're welcome. Now we're just going to wait patiently for the data. We have 7 minutes left. No other front-running positions before the data. The only thing I'm gonna close down is this gold position because that was just way too close to the current price level. And what I'm going to do is just zoom out, but wow, that's a big drop. That's over 350 pips. Are we going to have a reversal? Because that is a very aggressive candle on the 1-hour chart on gold.
It's like happened like yesterday, that 500 pips drop or something.
Yeah, but then it's recovered, innit?
Yep. And maybe going that same way like yesterday. Tomorrow is covered. and doing again, cover. Five minutes.
Four minutes and 30 seconds. Check your... Is your watch running okay?
Yeah, it's going okay, but I was like, making 5 quite easily.
And now I'm going to enter into your trade. Mother tuckers. Because price came very close to the daily pivot. So I entered a long on gold.
Three minutes.
3 minutes, exactly. You were faster. Let's lower the music a little bit and let's discuss the game plan for ISM on manufacturing PMI. Now, as you know, we're going to trade ISM on manufacturing PMI the same way as I did the ADP non-farm employment. If we have a weak enough ISM services PMI, then gold should increase and should recover the losses, or should cover the losses of today. But we were in profit, so it's not my loss, it's the market's loss. Let's not get confused. So I entered into a long position on gold because I'm expecting a weaker PMI. That means I'm expecting gold to go up. And we got 2 minutes and 10 seconds. The position I entered is already running in 30 pips profit. Now, if we have a lower than expected PMI, that means that gold will be boosted by the falling real yields, because lower PMI means there's less productivity in the US on the services side. And ISM is a very powerful data because it's collected and gathered by the Institute of Supply Chain Management. So it's a big body, and they have really reliable data. Market is definitely checking that data and reacting to that data. So my initial forecast is that we're going to have a weaker than expected PMI, somewhere in the range of 50. And that should be good enough or strong enough to push gold back above to 4,200, which is about it's very close. Anyway, we have 1 minute to go. Remember, it's important that you understand economics and market dynamics and how economics and fundamental data is affecting different markets and different assets. If you don't know the relationship or the correlation, you better start learning, because financial data moves markets and not trend lines. Now we got 30 seconds to go. Bear in mind, Forex's dropped a deposit bonus of 75%, which means if you deposit $3,000, you get $2,250 for free. I will speak more about this. But we got 15 seconds to go. ISM non-manufacturing PMI is coming up in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the PMI is out. Oh, whoa, whoa. It's shit. It's stronger than expected. Significantly stronger. 52 points. Well, not significantly, but it's 52.6. It's strong enough. And yet, gold hasn't dropped. My next bet is going to be on US 30. But I'm gonna close down the gold longs because according to my analysis, this should be bearish for gold. So I'm gonna reverse my selection. I entered into a sell. Targeting. Well, I'm not targeting ridiculously low prices because the data wasn't particularly strong enough, but it wasn't weak enough. It was, can we say it was in line with expectation?
Kind of.
Yeah, 52.6 was yeah, it was in line with expectation. So it's a tough one. It is a tough one. Usually I trade the extreme scenarios, but nah. Should I close it down? It's only 36 pips loss. 130 pips. It's running in profit. Should I touch it? Should I start doubting my decision? Well, it's always difficult when you have data which is in line with expectation, because usually I trade the scenarios which are significantly lower or higher. But this one is in line with expectation, so it's not really my ideal data. US 30 on the other hand, I think it has very good upside potential. So I'm going to enter into a long position on US 30 because, you know, services sector is still strong. So that should boost indices or stocks, whether it's individual or, yeah. Yeah. US 30 long, gold short. That is my decision for today. US 30 is running in 27 pips profit already. Gold is indecisive. It's between plus 20 pips and minus 20 pips. Rabid Abdul Samad 272 says buy gold, sell and use by the effect. It's the effect and not the effect. So the other way around. You could be right, brother, because the data was almost perfect line with the expectation. But today so far we had over 570 pips profit on two positions, both in gold. So today, second trade of the ISM services, I only placed half a lot, not risking too much, because I don't want to give back any profit to the market. But it looks like it's not doing too well. Same, but different. Yeah, but oh, my position getting stopped out. So I would rather end the position on my own, close down, rather than get stop loss hit. So I didn't get stop loss hit. I closed down my position. It's not the same. Anyhow, that's it from me today, guys. The market is very indecisive in my opinion, and I can't make a decision when the data is exactly or almost on the spot. I would rather just step back.
Yeah, I personally didn't take this trade. The ADP one was good enough, so
Good.
I stayed
Yeah.
out.
Very good. We trade the extremes. It's easier to make money rather than when you have very close probabilities like 60 to 40 or 55 to 45 like today in the second trading session. I would rather just step back. When we have the odds very clear of 70-30, 80-20, those are the trades I want to trade. Okay.
True. I have a quick question before we end. The liquidity injection from China and US can be taken like the start of a Christmas rally or some underlying issues, and a sell-off can create a sell-off to the market. What's your
Liquidity
opinion?
injection on what?
Yeah.
Where? Who?
From the Fed and China, the central banks.
On gold?
No, the liquidity, the repo loans and stuff like that.
Man, that is a difficult question. So,
Yeah.
have you read an article about this?
Yeah, I did read something today morning about the $12.5 billion
Yeah,
Fed
so
injection.
it's
And
not
that
going to
was kind
happen
of-
at once, so it won't happen in a day. It's spread. I assume it's spread along 1 or 2 or 3 years. But the liquidity
I got to check it better then. Sorry.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because usually the repo market is same as when you go to, how do they call the pawn shops? So you get your Rolex, you give it to the pawn shop, and you get some money, and you promise to come back. They promise that if you come back to pay the loan, you get your watch back, right? The same with the
Yeah.
repo market, and also there's
Didn't
something
know
called the
about that.
reverse repo market, just to make things more complicated. Send over the article, I'll read it through, but I don't think it should affect the market significantly immediately. It will have an effect, of course, but I need to check what is the
Okay.
actual article.
Thank you.
And
I will send
remember, there is a 75% deposit bonus offered by Forex. If you haven't taken any deposits out, or haven't deposited anything, you haven't taken advantage of a deposit bonus, do it before the Christmas rally. Seriously, guys, I'm not going to lie. This is free money and you can make money with it. You can't make money without money. And if you have $2,000 on your account, imagine what can you do with $2,000. Just play money, and then you can reclaim it again. Links in the description. Anyhow, this is it from me. The data was in line with expectations, so I'd rather not risk the profits from earlier today. For the VIP members, we are going to have a live trading session tomorrow. Probably
in jobless time.
No. I think it's going to be New York Open.
Okay.
Jobless claims, I don't think that's going to particularly move the market. Yeah. Tomorrow, New York Open, okay?
All right.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, and thank you, Damas.